Hello, happy Friday. I just left my doctor's office for a checkup. I didn't see my doctor. I saw my doctor's nurse practitioner. I wasn't planning, I kind of was planning on going ahead and letting them know that I'm not taking that last seventh chemo treatment. Then again, I thought about not doing it now, but it just came out because Tracy's very understanding and easy to talk to, and she's a great nurse practitioner. Everybody over there is great. So when I sound defiant, it's not because anybody over there is not great. Dr. Sfakianos, it's spelled like Sfakianos, SFA. Maybe I shouldn't say his name either. Why not? He's the best, one of the best, if not the best over there. They say oncologist, OBGYN oncologist and surgeon that they have over there, and he was great. But anyway, so it did come out. All she did was talk to me today she didn't even look at my incision or anything. Just talk to me about how I'm feeling, any changes, and I'll let her know. I've been to the gym 4 days in a row this week. I'm a little bit sore, but not too sore, and I'm feeling amazing. There's no nausea or vomiting. There's none of that right now. I'm doing really, really good. Now, the last chemo that I had had all the normal symptoms that I have for about a week afterwards. Toxic, I do get headaches now, real bad headaches, like migraines, real sensitive to light. I don't think I've ever talked about that because I thought it was the ejection, but I haven't had it. Anyways, here I go, rambling. But I let her know. She said that she's going to talk to him and see what he says. And I'm like, that's okay, but I'm still going to say no, very respectfully. Let him know that I don't mean to be difficult or be disrespectful in any way. Obviously have a really hard time saying no, even when it's in my best interest, like standing up for myself or something. I don't know. Authority, anyways. So it made me nervous, really nervous. She said he's probably gonna push for it, and because he doesn't want to lose any ground. Any ground for what? My CA125 numbers are 9.2, and even Tracy, she said that is amazing. It's so amazing. And I'm like, exactly. I could understand if I was older, not healthy, not working out, not eating right. I could understand if I was doing bad, but I'm doing amazing. So I do not want, and I am not taking that last chemo. Not only is it just, I don't feel like I need it, but it takes me out I got to get back into the gym. I got to have this port taken out, and so that I can get back to work. I cannot live on my disability alone, raising two teenagers. And that's nobody's problem but mine, but still I have to get back to work, and I can't take this seventh chemo. And I'm not, and I feel great, and I got to get back to the gym full force. And I got to have this port taken out. And she was saying that they're going to say that port stays in for a year afterwards. That's what they normally do, but it's your body, which is what I said to begin with, Liv. It's my body. Doctors or no one can force me to take anything, much less, a seventh chemo, when I'm doing as good as that I'm doing. So the port has got to come out. She said that I can tell them to go ahead and take the port out. And if we need it again, sure. And it's because I have the BRCA1 gene. They don't want to lose ground. She told me today, which I hadn't heard this before, that they're talking about, they were planning on putting me on a lifelong chemo pill. And I'm absolutely not doing that. I'm not taking any chemo pills for the rest of my life for just in case, just because I have the BRCA1 gene. I'm not doing that. I feel great. I will do everything in my power. I will do my part to keep the cancer away with diet and exercise and living right. And it's my life at stake, and I don't want to go through any of this again. I have to be able to work and work out and work and take care of my kids. I have to stay sober. I have to stay sane. I have to treat anxiety and depression and food addiction and all of that with the gym and exercise and eating right. And I can't do that if I'm taking some chemo pill that's going to do whatever. Who knows what side effects those chemo pills have. But yeah, so I'm doing great. She knows I'm doing great. Trace was very understanding. I'm hoping that Dr. Greg will be as understanding, even though I'm sweating. I'm sorry. I did ask him and if I can skip the 7th, and he flat out said no. She's saying that's because most everyone has 3 more chemos after surgery. That's standard. Even if they've had up to 6 before surgery, they still have to have 3 more after surgery. I'm sorry, I'm not accepting that. I'm healthy. My numbers are great. The only time all the rest of my numbers, like my CBC panel and metabolic panel and all that, are not perfect is when I have chemo. So it's the chemo that's making all of that go wacky. It's not me and my health. I'm healthy. So that's what's happening. I cried about it. Like, it was so nerve-wracking for me to stand up to that kind of authority, I guess you could say. We look at doctors as an authority figure too. So I forgot what I was saying. I did find out too that is also chemo brain, kind of like pregnancy brain. But I just completely lose my train of thought mid-sentence. Forget what I'm talking about. I'll say one word when I'm completely meant another word. I did that a lot when I was pregnant, but so I'll be glad when that goes away. And it will as soon as I can get done with the chemo and get back into the gym and really get my diet on point, like 100%. And that's going to be what I think that's just going to be when I'm done with the steroids also, because it makes it 1,000 times more difficult to say no to junk. So the doctor's appointment went good. Tracy was very understanding. She was like, I totally get it, and I'll talk to him and see what he says. But mostly that way he'll know whether to go ahead and get the CT scan now or after this next chemo instead of waiting till after that 7th chemo, because I'm not doing it. And even if he tries to talk me into it, like she thinks that he's going to do, I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't care. I'm sorry. I know I have this gene or whatever, but look at my blood work. That's all I'm saying. Look at my blood work and look at the fact that I'm healthy and I'm working out and I exercise and I'm good. So yeah, we're going to see how it goes. Again, one more chemo, the 23rd, which is what is coming Tuesday. I'll get through that. I'll get back in the gym again, hopefully. I mean, again, it's always from chemo to chemo. But so far, since surgery, I've been doing really good. I've made myself available at the gym all month of August. Yeah, so everything's great. I'm nervous about what the doctor's going to say about me refusing that 7th chemo, just because I absolutely hate confrontation when it comes down to it. If I'm like bullied or forced, somebody's trying to force me something, then I get real ugly. And so that's why I think I'm overly nice and overly friendly, because I can get really super ugly too. This is my body and my health we're talking about. I will make my own decisions about what I put into it, and I have been since 2018. Well, I have been my whole life, but more conscious of what I'm putting into my body. So I don't want any extra chemicals. I'm even trying, I really don't want caffeine or anything else, really. But that's, caffeine is not affecting my everyday life like chemo will, or drugs and alcohol and all that stuff. So that's not a very big priority, but still. Anyway, there's my update for today. I think I am going to take a rest day as far as working out at the gym. I will walk. I do walk every day. Walking, I have to go every single day on a walk at least. So I'll do that. But and it's the weekend, so the kids are going to want to be here and there and everywhere. So I'm going to, try to entertain them and let them have as much fun as we possibly can before school starts. And before I have to do this next chemo, I'm toxic again, running around like a crazy person with all the Clorox wipes and whatnot. Even though I was told today, 6 chemos in almost, that it's not, I don't have to freak out that much, but I feel like I do. It feels gross. So everything's going well, and I will keep you guys updated. I'll probably check in again on the 23rd, which is Tuesday, with my last chemo. I'll check in with you guys and let you know how it's going. Maybe while I'm there, I don't know. And yeah, hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm trying to be more uplifting. Tracy noticed that I was kind of down there for a little while. And it happens when you can't move your body and you just kind of have to lay around. You feel lazy and it kind of gets you depressed. But I wasn't too depressed. I was just normally depressed, and I was conscious of it and aware of it. And I did what I had to do to, you know, deal with it properly. And so now we're good. All right, you guys take care. Bye.